This is story time.
The Bee Who Hated Honey by Adisan Books. In a buzzing hive, not far from an old tree, there lived a peculiar bee. It was a bee as peculiar as a bee could be. His name was Benny, and oh, what a sight! For Benny, you see, had a rather strange plight. Most bees loved honey. They'll tell you it's true. But Benny, the bee, had a different view. Honey, he'd shudder. It sticks and it's sweet. I'd rather have pickles for something to eat. The queen bee was puzzled, her advisers bemused. A bee who hates honey? It's quite a piece of bee news. But Benny buzzed boldly, with dreams in his head of salads and sandwiches, of cheese and of bread. He'd fly past flowers with nectar so sweet, and instead he'd find gardens with veggies to eat. He'd gather tomatoes, zucchinis, and peas, ignoring the flowers and nectar-filled trees. The hive was aflutter with buzzes and stares, but Benny just hummed with no worries or cares. He built his own kitchen right there in the hive and cooked up a feast, feeling oh so alive. The bees were all curious. They peeked and they peered, but soon they were tasting and they all cheered. Benny's bee salad, they'd shout with delight. It's crunchy, it's munchy, it tastes just right. The queen bee then tasted and gave a sly smile. This salad, she declared, has a fabulous style. Benny was famous, a bee chef so grand, that all through the land they demand his bee brand. His salads, sandwiches, soups, and delights were served to the bees on the brightest of nights. And though he hated honey, as odd as it seems, Benny the bee, was the bee of their dreams. He showed it's okay to be different and true, to follow your heart and to do what you do. So here's to dear Benny, the bee who knew best, who never backed down when he was put to the test. And that is the end of the Buzzy Bee story. It's actually called, what's it called again?
The bee
Who Hated
who hated
Honey.